Thanks to everyone who have subscribed. If you have not, please do. And thanks for coming out here. I really appreciate you. What Buhari must do to service chiefs? Senate. The Nigerian Senate has asked President Muhammadu Buhari to replace his service chiefs as the country continues to face the problem of insecurity. The upper legislative chamber made a call in a statement after plenty of deliberations on Wednesday. In a statement released to Newsman, Senator claims that the service chief has run out of ideas to stop killings across Nigeria. The lawmakers also called for the introduction of community and state policing to curb insecurity. Some senators who took their turns to speak on the floor during the debate, which lasted over 3 hours, called for the removal of the service chiefs who they faulted for running out of ideas on developing strategies needed to address Nigerian escalating security problem. The statement reads, other lawmakers, however, threw their weight behind the introduction of community and state policing as a remedy alternative to addressing the spread of insecurity in various states of the Federation. Niger News reports that the senators also called on President Muhammadu Buhari to declare a national security emergency to address the escalating challenges of insecurity faced by the country. The lawmakers called for the total restructuring, review, and reorganization of Nigerian security structures. Victory at last. Oh, the Senate are feeling the burns and the wounds. Everyone in Nigeria, what the masses have been saying for years. It took years for your senators to finally get it and understand that indeed Nigerians are dying. I guess maybe one of their relatives have been captured or killed in this process, hence they're speaking out. Nigerians, I told you, security was not part of Buhari's administration. All the ones we've been shouting would really want to say thank you to God for helping us thus far, because we, the media, did not relent. We kept blowing the whistle and shouting. Remember, go to my previous news. UN and EU had to come last week. I guess Buhari will have to call them back. He has to call them back. They called on, when people like that come, they don't behave unruly or just anyhow. Do you know what they did? They went, they followed protocol and order, and they went to the president of the country. They said, and I quote, we've been hearing of insecurity. The UN even came with aid of about 26 million to help those that have been displaced, that don't have anything now. The UN came to help, Nigerian government has not done anything. I'm talking about foreigners, UN, United Nations, came with 26 million into this country, Nigeria, to help, to alleviate and to assist those who are practically, distressed right now. They are going through one thing or the other. And guess what? The UN came and they went after, helping these people, giving them aids, food, shelter, trying to look out for opportunities on how to help these people. They went to the president. Mr. President, we hear of insecurity in your country, that you cannot curb them. What is going on? They spoke to him like a reasonable person, like a normal human being, like a president that should have a heart, like a father, the number one citizen who took an oath of office and pledged to serve Nigerians, to uphold security, to uphold integrity, equality, to mention but a few. And they went to this man and they spoke extensively. Do you know the response of your president, Muhammadu Buhari or alleged Jibrin? Do you know the response? Should I say you? Yes, you can. Your guess is as good as mine. Don't worry, we can handle the security problem of Nigeria. I repeat again, don't worry, we can handle the security problem in Nigeria. That was what Mr. President Buhari or alleged Jubrim, that was what he said. He said we can handle it. That was the conclusion. Don't worry, we can handle it, was what Buhari said to them. Can you believe that? Can you believe your ears? Yes, that was his response. And guess what he said? He went further to buttress his point, saying, if we have handled the civil war, if we have handled what's it called now? If we have handled the civil war that occurred in the east and Nigeria did not divide, if we have handled Ijaw youths and the people that we are saying if we had handled them, Boko Haram is not a problem. That was what your president said. But you know what? This goes to tell you that there is more to this. There is an agenda. There is more to this than what we are seeing with our eyes. So Nigerians, we need to speak up. You cannot be on the sideline and you cannot say it's not my business. For if your cousin, your auntie's son, your auntie's husband, your uncle, your grandfather is kidnapped, it will affect you. The whole family will sit down and go for a family meeting. If they ask for a ransom, everybody will start running here and there to look for the amount and to put it together. It will not come from one man's purse. That is why we are saying, we are crying now for security in Nigeria to be put in order and for you to be a part of it. How you can be part of it? One of the ways is by assisting us in the media, by speaking up, by assisting us, by subscribing. Yes, please subscribe. Click on the notification button, like and share. By doing so, you help this news to travel. The whistle is blown louder. You give the whistle a voice to, and guess what? They are hearing. So after the UN spoke with Buhari, they were still not happy because they've had some of their aides that they sent to come and assist people that have been, displaced and injured and battered in Nigeria, people that, children have become orphans, women have become widows, men have become widowers, a lot of things, a lot of insecurity matter. The UN spoke with the EU, Europe, United Nations. They also came together and they said, how can we help Nigeria? UN and EU came together again and asked your president. We can hear insecurity. We can hear the people shouting. We are hearing from the media. We have come ourselves, and many of our aides have also died in the hand of Boko Haram. How can we help? Same answer. Don't worry. We are well able to answer, to take care of security in Nigeria. That was what your president responded. And the same example he gave again. If we have handled Boko Haram, if we have curbed pipeline destruction and whatever, we can handle it. Nigerians, you cannot be quiet. Please, let's speak up. Let's speak up. Let's join together. Let's come together in unity. Finally, Nigerian Senate has gotten it. They have decided, they had a meeting yesterday, intensive meeting, extensively for a long time, and they all came together with one voice. Guess what? Operation Mutekun is real. They all celebrated Mutekun and encouraged it and advised and keep speaking about it, that it is the way forward. And they went ahead speaking to newsmen and called on President Muhammadu Buhari, who we don't know if he's actually leading this country or is not aware. He doesn't even know what is going on. Guess what he heard? He said he's very surprised at the level and at the wailing of the people concerning insecurity. He has not felt it, so he doesn't know. How will you feel it when you have a trillion battalion by yourself, by your side? The soldiers, navy, and army that should be curbing insecurity in the country, they are all standing by your side and your family, protecting you. So you cannot understand it, you can't feel it. Hence, you can jump on the plane and go to the UK to do investment at an African summit when your house is on fire. Which man leaves his house on fire and jump on the plane and run away? Nobody does that. Only Buhari, alleged Jubrim, is the only one that does it. Your country is on fire. Things are not going well. Things are on the rampage. Insecurity here and there. Destruction of life and property, don't even go there. People are dying by the numbers. Things are happening. And you jump on the plane. You are going on Africa Investment Summit. What has it done? Now you are back home. The Senate has sat and they have decided to say, you know what? You need to speak up for us. You need to sack, yes, all the service chief, the lieutenant colonel general, whatever, or whatever name they are called, the highest authority and position in the Navy, Army, Police, whatever security outfits we have in Nigeria, they all have to go. Yes, they all have to go. For once in Nigeria, the Nigerian Senate has done one job since they were instituted as a body. They've done one job. They've done one, just one. Nigerians, you're hearing me? One job. And that one job is speaking up for the Nigerian common man. That one job is speaking up to say Nigerians want security to be controlled and curbed in the country. One job. One, yes. ONE, one job since they became a Senate body. So we want to, let's throw our weight behind this. Let's continue to speak out so that the UN and EU will come back. They've spoken to your president, and the president said we don't need security. We can handle it. You know, they are still in the country giving humanitarian aid, but we must let them know what is going on. We must speak up. We must let them know. We can't be quiet. You and I can't be quiet. We must let them know what is going on in Nigeria. We must speak up. We can't be quiet in a time like this. Okay? You and I must speak up. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. At Top Online Media, we are here to speak against injustice, unfairness, inequality in our community. We are here to let the rest of the world know what is going on in Nigeria. I want to say a big thank you for listening. Thank you so much. Have a lovely day and God bless. Bye.